Hi, welcome to 5 Minute Frequency Tune Up. I'm Susan Kennard, and I spend a lot of my time helping people to navigate this world that we live in and to step more fully into the ascension path. So today, when I tuned in with the guides, I said, what would you like me to work with people today on this 5 minute frequency? And they said that something that they want to bring through is to talk about shedding a skin. So they wanted to talk about how we are shedding a skin. So, if you imagine yourself, you know, like a snake shedding a skin, or a lizard or something, and you become, like a fresh skin afterwards. So they really wanted to help us with this and navigate this, because what we're doing, and obviously this is beautiful eclipse energy that we're in now, full moon, lunar eclipse, we're coming up to a new moon in Virgo. So we're in this eclipse season, but we're also in the North Node, South Node axis. So we're really looking at what are we having to let go of and what are we stepping into. So it's not a time necessarily to manifest or necessarily kind of be in our kind of, well, I want this in my life, or I want that in my life. It's more about letting go of something that perhaps has been a loop for us, or perhaps has been something that we've held on to because it just felt familiar, and it felt safe. And what the guides really wanted to talk about and to help you with was to release this old skin that you maybe don't even know what it is that you need to release. And what's really good is that, nowadays we're not doing, we're not trawling through psychotherapy. We're not trawling through what might have happened when we were 6 years old. What we're doing is we're really looking at what is our mirror showing us. So if our mirror, for example, is showing us something, meaning our outside world, showing us something that we don't really prefer, like we don't really want, then we know that our responsibility is to shift the mirror within, to polish the mirror, basically, brighten our mirror up. And so what the guides really wanted to do today, and this is the second generation Council of Light, they work with me a lot. They come in as a really big collective. It's not just the Syrian High Council or the Arcturian Council or the Palladians. It is many different collectives that come in to help us. And so I feel really honored that, they work through me. So if you would like to receive this transmission and light language receiving and healing to help you to shed a skin, then just be open to it. It will be coming through, and you'll just receive it if you would like to. So just a couple of things. We're going to ground and connect in a moment. I've already created a sacred space for you. Just a couple of things. So I am somebody that holds a beautiful soul family. It's called our Soul's Ascension membership. It's for people that really want to go on a journey of healing and releasing on an ongoing basis stuff that has been holding them back, to really kind of stepping into their mission. So it used to be called the Soul's Mission membership, but we call it now the Soul's Ascension membership, because we really are stepping fully into our ascension pathway. And so what is that for us? Well, it means that we are really letting go of old belief systems, old paradigms, and truly connecting more deeply with our guidance, so that we can listen to where our mission is taking us. And then the other thing that I'm really excited about that I hold right now is called the Ascension Practitioner Program. It's a certification. So this is for people that also want to go on a deep healing journey, but want to be an ascension practitioner out in the world helping others. And that's not to say that the people in my soul family are not doing that. It just means that if you specifically feel you want to be an Ascension practitioner in this world, I've put together all of the processes that I've been given over the many years, 26, 27 years of doing this work, and lots of other things that I've been trained in, and I've made them much simpler for you. So basically you get a whole, I suppose, smorgasbord or tool shed or collection of processes that you can use depending on where your client might be. So they might be at the start of their spiritual journey, or they might be really high frequency, know exactly who they are in the world, and they just want to fine tune some stuff. So whichever way someone comes to you, you'll have the tools to work with them. And so I basically teach everything that I've used over all of these years. So that's the Ascension Practitioner Certification. And you can come into that program whenever you want. But if you come in this year, then you will go on my website as a practitioner, an Ascension practitioner. No charge, nothing at all. You just go on my website, and I've just decided everyone that comes in this year, the ones that are in it already, and anyone coming in this year will be on my website as an Ascension practitioner. Okay, so it's not on a timed basis, so you can come into this program whenever you want, and I meet with you every single week. So every single week we have a live support call where we bring in meditations and activations, of course, but you also are able to ask me any questions at all about what's happening in the program for you, the processes, or who you're working with, but also personal things in your life. Okay, so it's not just a program of self-study, it's actually an interactive program that I've put together. So whether you fancy stepping into the soul family, or whether you feel drawn to be an Ascension practitioner out in the world, I will leave you the links here in the notes, and you can have a look at that. And if you'd like to book a free call with me to discuss either of those or anything, then just do that with the discovery session on my website. Okay, and my website is susankennard.co.uk. Okay, lovely. Okay, let's get on with this then. So let's call the guides in. So I want you just to come into your heart space. Just breathe into your heart. And I want you just to take a breath and just hold. And hold for as long as you can, maybe just a few seconds, and breathe out when you're ready. So just do that a few times. I'm just going to do one with you. You might feel yourself starting to relax, or you might feel yourself starting to center a bit. Sometimes what happens is your body sways, or you might feel that you are, just expanding a bit more. And that's because we're connecting in with our higher consciousness, okay? So by just breathing in and holding, or breathing in and holding and elongating your breath, by just doing that, you'll really connect into your higher self, okay? Okay, good. So let's just normalize our breath now and imagine your beautiful earth star under your feet. So wherever you are sitting, imagine a beautiful earth star. Good, good, good. And then draw your attention up to the crown of your head, and you can connect with your soul star above your head. You don't need to know too much. Just imagine a star above your head and imagine a star underneath your feet. Sometimes people see it as a crystal star under your feet. Okay, good. So imagine a beautiful beam of light coming down from your soul star to your earth star through you. And let's just invite all our guides and angels in. They're already here. Okay, good. Let me just feel into this. So you may be clairvoyant, you may be clairaudient, you may be clairsentient, whichever you might be. Just trust what you're getting. So just feel into the energy. I happen to be clairvoyant and clairaudient, much more than clairsentient these days. So I see it, I hear it. I used to feel a lot, but not so much now. Okay, good. So let me just listen. So think about your life. So the guides are coming in saying, just think about your life in the sense of what area of your life do you feel you need to shed a skin of? Okay. So it could be the job you're in, it could be the relationship you're in, it could be your physical body showing you, you know, maybe you've put on some weight or you've lost too much weight or something like that, or you're just feeling something needs to change, then that could be one thing. Any area of your life, you know, just kind of consider that for a moment. And the guides are going to come in with some light language and transmission. So I'm just going to step out of the way. Takadijikadila, ununo ketila, tikitushkatia, katia, na tuya, na taina tushkatilia. And they're saying that it is time for us all to step fully into our light, which of course they know, if you are listening to this, that you are very aware of that. However, there are parts of us that we've been holding on to. They're saying, they no longer serve us. And so, of course, we're holding on to them, you know, almost like for dear life, they're saying, and we don't need to. We can just let these things go. And they're showing me almost like, you know, a jacket or a coat that we can just let go of. And they're saying just to imagine that you have this jacket on, this heavy coat, and that as you're listening to the light codes coming through, just imagine that coat just being lifted off you. Akadelina do tutuya na giti shikata, ikelegeta do shikatia na kikeko and akelegeti shikatia to tutuya na da. Take a deep breath, just allowing that jacket to be lifted off. Wow. And what they're showing me here is that what is being shown to them when we release that is the frequency of, thank you, our multidimensional self. And so they wish to give us an activation, and I'm sort of seeing ourselves as, you know, not alien as an alien might be depicted, but as a light being. And this is really beautiful. So we're stepping fully into our power of our multidimensional selves. So I'm seeing the figure 8 here, the infinity sign. And as I'm recording this actually on the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and this is about, you know, the last sign of the zodiac. So it's about deep transformative healing. And I'm seeing this figure 8, which is infinity. So I want you just to imagine, when you hear this tone, for this frequency to be coming through your crown, right the way through you, and almost like expanding so that every single cell of your body is got this beautiful infinity activation within it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, take a deep breath. Good, okay. I'm also seeing here Melchizedek coming in. Let me just turn my sound on there. Melchizedek is coming in here, and he's showing me sort of almost like a crown, and it's a crown of sovereignty. So he wishes to place this on our head, which is beautiful. And here comes another tone. So just receive this crown of sovereignty on your head. Bear with me a second. It has many jewels on it, so just imagine those jewels. Good. Take a deep breath. Fantastic. Okay, so what he's saying, this is Melchizedek, what he's saying is, now just feel into how it feels that you've shed the skin of that old area of your life and think about how it feels now in that area of your life. Okay, so just take a moment to feel into it. Tika lakatushtiana, uakali takashtuiana, ika lakatushtiana totoiana kia data. And just feel into that. So I know you're going to feel a lot clearer after this activation. Just reminded to tell you that we have an physical in-person healing retreat on the 22nd to the 24th of September here in the UK by the sea. So I've hired a whole beautiful house. It's luxury, ensuite bathrooms, obviously ensuite rooms, food catered for. I have a private chef. I'm going to be the one holding the healing throughout the whole 2 days. We've got a sound bath healer. We've got a yin yoga person coming to do yoga with you on the first night, and sound healing. We've just got so much. And I've bought loads of gifts and beautiful, kind of exciting things for you to be on that journey with me. And we have the capacity for 2 more people. I'm happy to run it as it is, but we have space for 2 more people. So you can either share or you can have your own room. I'm going to leave the link because if you're interested, you can book in and there's still time. We've actually got a call. We've had a call when you receive this on Monday, and that call was to get everyone together. But I can always send you the recording of that call and we can have a private call together so that you have all the information. The other thing that's coming to me that I forgot to tell you about was I have a self-study deepening and creating a beautiful connection to your guides on my website. It's a whole video course. There's lots of healing within it. And I take you through how to connect and deepen your relationship with your guide and to clear the blocks to listening to your guides. So I'll also leave the link below, but you can go to my website, which is susankennard.co.uk. That's where, if you go to the drop down menu, you can find all of the different things I'm doing, the events, the courses, everything there. But I will leave the direct link for you. So if you fancy that, you can do it in your own time. And it is a series of videos where I have recorded them and I take you through step by step. You've also got a workbook to work with if you are somebody that likes to write things down or type things in. So you've got lots of options of how you learn to work with your guides. So I hope I can give you lots of support on your journey. Please share this video if you feel it will help somebody, and like and subscribe, which helps my channel grow. Everyone always says that, but I sometimes forget to say it. So please do support my channel. And if you feel you want to buy me a coffee or, I don't know, a little bun or something, then you can hit the little button that donates. Okay. Lots of love, and I will see you very, very soon, either on one of my groups, one of my retreats, or just here online. Lots of love. Bye for now.